Welcome to Lust Resist or Love Persist read. This is where we examine who wants what and who needs something. We're using the Erotic Fantasy Tarot, the Romantic Tarot, Wake Up, Kick A, Repeat, and Kick A Affirmations for Women. The first card is the Lust card. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. This is someone that's not resting on their laurels. They're about going forward. They're quite impulsive and instinctive. They don't check things out ahead of time. They don't think things through. They live on a whim and a prayer. No, they don't pray. You wouldn't catch this person down on their knees to save their own life. Their raucous motion, a little bit of chaos, everything fun for them. The second card is the Love card. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This is someone who's independent. They made themselves who they are today. A self-starter. Someone who defines life by their terms. Isn't afraid to shine. And definitely takes a hold of situations in calculated ways that make them advantage. They take advantage. They are someone who can toe the line, but only if it works for them. So you have someone who's not focused and someone who is a little bit hyper-focused on themselves. This first person is just kind of like the opposite of a wallflower. They're bold, courageous, and always on an adventure. And this second person has everything planned out to a T. They probably breathe a particular way so that their face will look a particular way, and they know all the details of why. It screams like almost Toxic Bachelor with Trainwreck. The first person is a bit of a non-planning train wreck. The second person is a bit of an overthinking, shining example of everything that's right about everything. What a mix, I have to say. Talk about opposites attracting. Let's look at the Tiny Universal Weight Tarot for the sparkles of attraction or repulsion, shall we? In the past, we have the Two of Swords. Not much going on, a lull in the action, everything's internal. Kind of bored. These two both reached a point in their life where they're just sitting around and thinking, what do I do next? The Now has the Empress and the Ten of Pentacles. So there's an opportunity here to take advantage of some type of receivership or ability to attract and parlay it into a fortune. In the future, we have the Four of Swords, great blessings. These two don't seem like obvious business partners, But there's something dynamic about their interaction because they're such opposites that they complement each other. And when they come together, it's like the perfect bounty, I'll call it. And then you have two cards, the past and the future, that are both kind of like a rest card, like get respite, because when these two come together, forces move on their behalf, you see. It's fated, it's destiny. Let's find out more about this reversed Four of Cups. Well, they're a bit of a hellraiser, because we have the Page of Wands in reverse. That's kind of like misdirected, misguided, misspent youth. Then we have the King of Swords. They are able to do everything correctly. It surprises a lot of people. They're very on point and correct at times. And we also have the Tower in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse. Well, that makes sense, because this person avoids trouble at all costs, even if they are the trouble. And they don't like to rest. They're very reckless and motivated towards restlessness. It's funny how these two were quiet, and when they came together, it became perfection. And then blessings. Because I see that this Four of Cups in reverse is kind of like wild, but then has this side that they're able to like formally function. And because of this, they present very well. And they have this internal drive that keeps them going despite the odds. What about the Nine of Pentacles? They've been a bit disappointed by life. We have this Five of Cups. Perhaps they wonder, why isn't everyone as perfect as I am? I'm the total package, and I look around to unite with someone who is my bestie, and there's no one as best as me. Then we have the Six of Cups in reverse. They don't have fond memories of the past. They haven't been happy with their love choices, with whom that they tried to get a relationship with. It's all kind of tedious and not to their liking. And then we have the King of Wands in reverse. That's unexpected. There's something that fuels them about failure. They feel like they have their life together in every other way except for this relationship crap. They relate well to others in a social manner. Everything goes well. And they don't really understand why they can't find someone to have deep intimacy with. It's because they're looking for someone that's exactly matching them. And sometimes life is funny like that. It sends you the weirdest possible person to light up your life, to give you delight in ways that are unexpected and uncontrollable laughter at times. I see the two of these people having a lot of chuckles and shits together. They're the shits together. That's what it says. All right. So when they wake up to one another, how are they going to kick the A? Tell us about that. Stand tall. This first person needs to be the most confident ever. They're going through a phase where they do have it together. Best day ever. Look at that. Every day is a good day to this person, even if they don't have what other people have, or they haven't found a way to ground their brilliance yet. They're still proud of who they are, and they still try over and over again. Everything is like a rehearsal for the big deal. Well, tell us about the Nine of Pentacles. It says, buy the ticket, take the ride. Yeah, baby. They need some excitement in their life. Leave room for magic. Everything is too planned out, and because of that, the best relationship for this second person is someone who can make them spontaneous on purpose, and who can ruffle their feathers in a sexy way, and who can make them try to relax. Let's affirm the Kike, shall we? The first person says, don't buy into the idea that women aren't strong enough to do anything they want. This first person is on point. And don't anyone forget that. Second person, please. It says the pursuit of reality is essential to happiness, even if the process gets us in trouble. This second person is so bored that they're looking for a bit of trouble, and they found it in someone who is a bit of a rebel and allows them to loosen up. Not too much, but just enough. And that's why, in the final analysis, these two are so complementary. And their skills don't match, but they need to be the yin and the yang to each other. And that is what is lovely and lusty today. Thank you and namaste.